What's up YouTube, AUTOCON360 here back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts Son Goku and Krillin. So here we are, and there they are. And first off, I just want to start off by saying that this video is intended for the adult collector audience of the age of 15 plus, which is the age limit on the box. So if you do not meet that demographic, gotta hit the road, because I'm not getting hit with a $42,000 fine. So, with that being said, these are two very awesome figures. I do love them a lot. Very well detailed. Just amazing figures. I'm doing them together because they're basically just the same figure with different heads. Krillin was a repaint of Goku with a newly molded crotch, or at least butt piece, and a different head. So we're going to look at them together just for time. So we'll take a closer look at the boxes, and then we'll take a closer look at them. And to start things off, here we have Goku's box. Very nice picture of Goku there. Nice window, some Goku. Tamashii Nation stamp of approval, your licenses, and all. Here we have your images on the side. Nice images on the back here. Shinron. Son Goku on the side. Not much at the bottom. Goku at the top. So, yeah. And then here we have Krillin's box. Krillin on the side. The Japanese spelling of it anyway. Tamashii Nation stamp of approval. Your legalese. Nice image of Krillin. More images of Krillin on the side. More images of Krillin on the back. Your information there. Picture of Krillin. 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 So let's crack these open and take a look at what we get inside. And before we take a look at his accessories, we will take a look at Goku's instructions, just showing you everything you need to know, because he comes with a lot of stuff. Showing you how to swap out the faces, how to swap out the hands, warning you about the covers on his hips, how to install the tails, about his Dragon Ball, how to install his power pole holder, how to swap into the power poles, how to get the stand together, how to put the Nimbus up there, and how to put Goku on the Nimbus. So let's take a look at all of his accessories. Now, in terms of accessories, Goku by far has the largest amount of accessories out of any figure in my collection. He's got a display base, 3 different arms, the clamp, power pole case, tiny power pole, extended power pole, Dragon Ball, flying Nimbus, 3 faces, 7 sets of hands, and 2 tails. That is outrageous. So let's get started by looking at that Dragon Ball. So Goku does come with the 4-star Dragon Ball, which all of the Dragon Ball figures are coming with Dragon Balls, or have come with Dragon Balls, whether or not they're out. So Goku does include the 4-star ball, of course, because it is significant to his character. Really cool. It also makes me really happy that you can put this on the Shinron base, which I'll have Shinron very soon. So you'll be seeing this ball again real soon. Here we have the flying Nimbus, Goku's cloud. Really, really good detail on this thing. Nice wash all over it. Really do like it. The back piece here is articulated, so you can angle that however you like. I typically have it angled out to the side or something, but very cool. Nice platform for him to sit or stand on. Really cool. Port for your stand, which we'll go over that in a minute. More ports down here. So yeah, really, really neat. Here we have his power pole, which is just a stick. Here we have his power pole holder, which is just a stick on a string with a port on the top for the tiny power pole. You just plug that right in there, and you're good to go, ready to go on an adventure with Bulma. Here we have his tails, which are on tiny ball joints. This one is just kind of a mutual tail. This one is for hanging him from his tail from a tree or something. I've seen a lot of pictures online of people hanging him from a tree, which is really neat, really creative. They kind of missed the mark on the paint there, but not too shabby. Nice molding on them. I really like them. And here we have Goku's happy face, Goku's laughy face, and Goku's angry face. And in terms of hands, Goku's definitely loaded out. He has 2 fists, 2 peace signs, 2 of your standard Goku martial artsy hands that he usually comes with. So whether it's a big Goku or a little Goku, he's always doing his signature pose, which is awesome. 2 Ki Blast hands, 2 Karate Chop hands, 2 Kamehameha / Dragon Ball holding hands, and then 2 Power Pole holding hands. And then, of course, before we take a look at Krillin's accessories, we're also going to show off His instruction sheet shows you about his different heads, how to install them, how to install the hands, warns you about the hit pieces again, shows you the Dragon Ball it comes with and the Turtle Stone, shows you about his tail grabbing hand, how to install the Kamehameha effect, and then how to clip on the base. And then here we have all of Krillin's accessories. We have his display base, his clip is right here, 3 heads, 5 sets of hands, 1 extra hand, Turtle Stone, Dragon Ball, and Kamehameha effect. So let's take a closer look at the Kamehameha effect first. And here we have it. It is just a piece of painted translucent plastic. I'm not sure if it's completely clear or if it's slightly blue. You can definitely see though that it's a little clear right there and definitely in the middle as well. But I definitely like this Kamehameha effect. I think it's the best one we've seen from S.H.Figuarts. That and maybe the one with Ace from Xenoverse. Yeah, really cool. Really like it a lot. It definitely works not only with the Dragon Ball figures but also with the Dragon Ball Z figures too. Definitely awesome Kamehameha effect. And then here we have the Turtle Stone. Nice molded symbol right there. That's also painted, but it is just a gray rock really. And then Krillin includes the 6-star Dragon Ball, which is also awesome. And again, it can be put on Shinron's base, which again I'll have Shinron pretty soon. And then here we have Krillin's first head. Nice smiley Krillin face. Really cool. And unlike the adult Krillin, they did not paint the whites of his eyes, which is awesome. I really want them to do a premium color edition of adult Krillin so that I can have that figure at a good price. And hopefully this time they won't paint his eyes. Here we have snarky Krillin and angry Krillin. Nice paint in the mouth. And Krillin includes pretty much the exact same hands as Goku -1. So we have 2 fists, 2 peace sign, 2 martial arts hands, 2 Dragon Ball / Kamehameha hands, 2 Ki Blast hands, and then the only different hand he has is his tail grabbing hand, which we'll show this off more in a moment. And just like every other S.H.Figuarts figure, the wrists go on very easily because it's just a simple ball joint. And then Goku's tail goes on very easily because it's just a simple ball joint, just like the wrists. And for swapping faces on Goku, you just take the front piece of the hair off, take your face of choice, plug it in, and then plug the hair right back on. And I'm not going to show you plugging the hands on Krillin because it is, again, a simple ball joint. We just saw it on Goku. The body's literally exactly the same, so are the fist. So we will show you, though, that putting the heads on is, again, just simple ball joint. And then getting them to hold the Dragon Ball and Turtle Stone is pretty easy. Just once you get it in there, don't really touch them. So yeah, don't touch them again if you want to pose like that. And then finally the Krillin holding Goku's tail hand just clamps right over the hoop, or the little loop there in his tail, and it will hold pretty good. And then getting Goku to put his pole holder on is simply take off his head and you loop it around the shoulder, around the neck, and that's upside down. Loop it around, and then you just simply plug the head back on like so. And then to hold the power pole, you just simply put on your power pole holding hands. This one's not on all the way, I don't think it is. And then you just slide the power pole in there like so. Very cool. And then putting Krillin's base together, you just simply port it in like so. And for Krillin to be on the base, you take your clamp piece, all pieces, put that up there, and you put your clips around it. Like so, and then you bring in Krillin and he gets locked in there like so. Now for the Kamehameha, you just take the clamp off and you just port it in like so. You can have it up or down, you can even angle this like that. So yeah, pretty cool. And then as far as Goku's stand goes, you're gonna have to unplug these, of course plug one of them back in there. Take your arms, plug in your arms, like so. Plug in the arm, raise up a bit. And then there's 2 ports at the bottom here that we'll just port in to the bottom like so. And there you go. That will give you a lot of different ways you can pose the Nimbus, which is really neat. I really like that as an option. And then you take your other arm and you put your clamp on it, plug that in like so, and then you take Goku and you stand him up here. You don't need the clamp up top if you're just going to have him standing. I don't usually put the clamp up here. And even sitting, he's perfectly fine. Perfectly stable. Maybe if you want to get too wide-legged with it, you might need the stand, but for standard, just flying Nimbus poses shouldn't be too difficult to do. Which, of course, it wants to make a fool of me because the camera's on, even though it came off my shelf like this. Not very dynamic, but it's the best I got right now. And now that we've gotten everything about the accessories out of the way, let's finally take a closer look at them. So we're going to use Goku to look at the details, and then we use Krillin for the articulation. So Goku, really nice details here on his body and everything. We're using Goku to look at the details on his body anyway, because they're identical to Krillin, except for the hole on the butt. So yeah, really nice wrinkles everywhere. No wash on them, unfortunately, but not too much of a loss. So yeah, really nice crevice there. They both have this crevice in the back. It's to help the power pole sit more flush, but it's whatever. It works as a wrinkle. So yeah, nice wrinkles everywhere. Really cool. And again, don't bring this up too high. But yeah, it looks pretty damn cool. Really good Goku head sculpt. Now this matches up more so with the old adult Goku. It doesn't really match with the new one that they have out, the Goku 2.0, because that's a bit more detailed, a bit more accurate to how he looks in Super. But this definitely does match pretty much one-to-one with the original adult Goku head sculpt, which is pretty neat in my opinion. And then just taking a look at Krillin here, just his head, really nice on the face and everything, really like it. And again, no port on his butt. In terms of articulation, the head is on a ball joint. It's on this weird kind of setup here, where it's this ball up top, and then this, and then a hinge. This little L piece looks like it's another ball joint, but it's not. There's no movement to it at all. I guess it's to help them just really look down pretty far and up pretty far, which is cool. But they both have it. You get some good amount of tilt on that ball joint and everything. It could also be because they don't have a neck joint, but who knows why they did it, to be honest. Your shoulders are on a butterfly joint that will go forward that far, not really back. I do 360 at the shoulder. It will go up that far. Bicep swivel, single joint elbow, which kind of sucks. Your wrists are on a hinge and swivel, and then of course they're connected via ball joint, so you can change the axis, pivot there. Your abs on both figures do shift up, so that's cool, so you can get a bit more crunch out of them, which is always appreciated. And of course your waist is on a ball joint in there. Your hips will go forward comfortably. They'll go forward this far. They don't want you going too high with it because this cover piece will come off, but it's nothing to put back on. And even then, if you want to keep it this high, just push it up a little bit and it won't fall off. Then bring it back down. They will go out that far. Do have a thigh swivel in there. You have a single joint knee with good range of motion there, and also a swivel at the knee. Your feet will hinge forward that far, down a little bit. Do have a ankle pivot in there and a toe joint as well. Oh, and also the knot on the belts will rotate, of course, as most modern Dragon Ball figures have done. And now for comparison, here they are with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, looking pretty cool. Here they are with Gotenks. Here they are with Vegeta, just because. Here they are with Frieza, and they come up to about Frieza's shoulder. Here they are with the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, which about his belt line, which is definitely pretty good. And like I said, you can definitely tell here that this is a newer head sculpt for Goku, and that it's more modernized and everything, whereas this is definitely based on their older Goku head sculpt, because this is pretty old. This is a pretty old idea that they had. They introduced this in like 2011, so long before they even had the idea to do a second Goku. But I'm glad it's finally out, you know? And then just because here they are with the Marvel Legends Juggernaut Battle Figure Deadpool and the Mafex Deadpool. So yeah, there you go. I'm not really going to put them into any special poses for the end of the video like I normally do because this has been a long video. So yeah, really cool figures. I can't wait to have the event exclusive version of Goku. I definitely like that he has a darker color for his hair, and I don't really care for the blue, but definitely going to swap out the two heads if the flesh tones match. Well, either way, I'll probably swap out the heads because I can swap the faces. And I also want some of the faces that come with that Goku. Like, he comes with just a regular wide-eyed smile, which I like. So I'll probably do a video on that Goku just to compare the two. But yeah, really cool figures. Definitely recommend them. They are currently still in stock at Big Bad Toy Store, I believe. I will link them in the description below. And you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. In the description below is the links. And of course, as always, I'm AUTOCON360. Please subscribe and ring the bell for more. And leave a like if you like this video. And of course, until next time, I have been AUTOCON360. These are the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, Son Goku, and Krillin. And I'm saying, laters.